seconds. 20 seconds. There we go. Can you hear me, everyone? Can you hear me? Send me messages if you can. I'm now going to say that, and then do that, and then close that. There we are. Can you hear me? Are you all there? Send me a message to say that you can. Oh, we're going to zoom in down here. There we are. How's that? How's that looking? Can everyone hear it? There we are. Can you hear noises? Sorry about the delay, everyone. Yeah, I just needed some water. Hello. Yes, people are saying yes. Excellent. Right, what are we doing tonight? Oh my goodness, we've got some things to do. I've got quite a long list, and we're going to try and get through it. Some of it. So we're in 1870. I've got a list of things here. There's my list of things that I'm going to flash across camera so you can't actually see them in any detail. We have got, right, first of all, we've only built part of the southern main line here. You can see, so last episode we built the southern main line through from Nottingley up to Gisborough and across into the Bradshaw Great Northern Station. So we've built that connection, so you kind of got the branch line there is kind of coming into the top. There are a couple of things we now need to do. So we need to connect basically need to finish. At the moment, there's a connection into the Great Central. That's fine. Okay, that's there. But there's a bit of a conundrum for the Southern Railway. They've got to kind of work out what their route is going to be to get into Shanklin. How are they going to do it? Oh, it's very grand music at this point. Hello, good morning, William, in Australia. Oh, it's loud. What's the sound balance like? Is it all right? Up from the West Riding. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, there we are. Nottingley to Shanklin. But what are we going to do in Shanklin? Because in Shanklin, we've already got basically, there's not a lot of space. So we need to somehow connect into Shanklin. That's not the end of it. The Southern are also looking to try and connect up to Kingston. And the way they're going to do that is by making use of the Midland Railway's existing network. So they're going to go into Kingston Station. Or are they going to build their own station? Or are they going to come into the main station at Kingston? We'll see. What are the bits and pieces I'm going to do? Well, there's a few other things. There's some work on the Midland Railway necessary. So there's some widening and segregation work needed on a section. Particularly, it's on the Ely line that's the main issue. I'm going to turn the volume down on this because it's deafening me. Good. So that, what else have I got? Oh yeah, that's right. There's a need to, the Great Central are also looking to link up to the ferry. So they're looking to create a short branch line from Hendon to the ferry. So there's quite a lot that's happening. This is all going to be happening in 1871. So what have I been up to? Well, what is it? It's May 20th. First of all, let me just check my audio settings. Fine. Lovely. And, also, let's do that. There we go. And you can't see any of this yet, because I need to get the OBS up. OBS is here. Hello, OBS. I'm going to mash... What am I going to mash? I'm going to mash this button. Hello, and we're back. I really need to set, like, a game-relevant background picture, don't I? In any case, we're back in TF2, except that I then need to go to YouTube and then go back to TF2. We're back. I'm here. Is this an in-game route map? Says Digital Side Guy. Lewis Call. I'm so sorry you're miles behind. You can catch up in the streams, right? That's not an in-game route map. No, I'm afraid not. It's one that's been created by me to kind of explain what the hell's going on. Because otherwise, there's no way of knowing what the hell's going on. So what's the first thing we're going to do? I've got my long list. What are we going to do first? Well, we're going to work out what the hell to do at Shanklin first, because that's the main purpose of this. So we've also got some shenanigans to do down in Flitwick as well, but we'll come to that later. So here we are. We are in. This is it. Let's watch some railways move around for a bit. Firstly, let's sort of see what's going on. So here's this train is moving at a grand pace. Is it waiting for a signal, or is it just that slow? How many people are in it? One people in it. What's details? Power rating poor. No, it's just slow. It's just downright slow. Bring on the new rolling stock. That's all I can say. Because good grief, what speed's it at now? It's getting there. 18 miles an hour. To be fair, it doesn't go much faster than that. That's pretty much it. So, and obviously you've got, you know, our Shanklin Great Western down here. It's looking pretty busy. There's trains kind of moving in and out. Everything's crawling through at a pretty low speed. Yeah, not great. Yeah, but it is all happening. Anyway, so this place, Shanklin. It's quite a busy city. What's happening here? You know, it's stymied a little bit by the connections aren't too bad. Road connections aren't great. The pollution isn't great. But there is a need for the new station. Alright, okay, there are three different options. Number one option for the Southern Railway. So they're going to come in from Nottingley. They're planning to come along this spittle of land here and connect up into Shanklin. So that there are three things they can do. Number one, they can connect up to the Great Central, which is not particularly well used, and come into Shanklin Central Station. That seems like a pretty sensible option. However, because their partners over in Bradshaw in that direction are direct competitors of the Great Central, they are not very happy at the idea of the Southern Railway pairing up with the Great Central coming into Shanklin. They could also use the Great Western. That's the next option. But Shanklin Station, having been built, doesn't have a huge amount of capacity, and more importantly, this throat here, the station throat, is a big bottleneck. So to come into the station potentially limits their ability to, limits how many trains they can run into Shanklin. The third option is that they build a new station somewhere. They find somewhere that they can fit a new station. And in fact, this is kind of the spot that they reckon is probably the best site to fit their new station. Just in here, kind of comes into the commercial district. They have to do some expensive demolitions to do it, but they think that's all right because they might well get closer to the centre of the city and therefore maybe do better for themselves. So, what are we going to do? Let me just go in here and start. Let's go. What we're going to do, we're going to go in here. 660. Let's see how is this looking? Because I think this is the first thing they're going to do is they're not going to actually end up laying it into this station yet, but they are. Let me just place that building. Where is it going to go? I think it is going to go there. That's it. It's gone there. That was very expensive in order to deal with the demolitions. 6 tracks, but they're not going to start before I actually start laying any buildings in here. Before I start doing anything, they're not going to start laying the track in here because they're still in discussion about what to do. So they're actually going to go into Great Western to start with. So they've bought this land. They've started building the station. What is this? This is 1870. They've started building the station. Why are there 2 staircases in there? That's strange. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that, and get rid of that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. So they've got this building that they need to start constructing. Well, let's also, just to make sure that no additional construction happens. Oh, please let this fit. Medium-sized building, side building. Oh, it happened. I feared it would. There we go. So that's placed there. That's the station there. Weirdly, it's named itself Shanklin Central, but it's not. It's under construction. Yeah. So that's been placed there, but the Southern Railway aren't managing to connect into that. They are going to have to build a junction here and plan their alignment accordingly. So let's shoot the alignment over, shall we? What is it? It's 1870 still. So let's get building. How's Nottingley looking? Nottingley Station is kind of hopelessly tiny for the sort of scale of operations we're going to expect to see through here, but nevertheless, where is it going to go? It's going to shoot off along this spittle of land here. Maybe we need to work out what the railway is going to do through said spittle. Do we want to kind of shoot over this? Yeah, we probably do, don't we? Maybe we want a bit of some high ground through here. What do you reckon, folks? Are we going to get some high ground on the go? Maybe we don't need it, you know. If we put this in through here like this, sorry, through like this. Let's go to the other side and just get the alignment right. Where are we wanting to go to make sure we get it right? So, kind of want to get a straight line at that end. So, possibly if we... Actually, this may be worth just having a little bit of a think about what the overall alignment needs to look like. So, if I do that, and then it will come across and then go that way. Yeah, okay. Yep. Let's then, what we're going to do, shoot a... I kind of half expected that to happen. We don't need this one here. Let's get a... $60 miles an hour, and then obviously it's going to come straight into the middle of that junction. That's just how these things go, always. Let's just demolish that and that and that and that. And pop that there like this. There we go. Let's shoot this through there. Marvelous. Except that's probably the... Yeah, that needs to come a bit further away because... There we are. Grand. Just get that sorted. Why? Because that's going to be the... This is the inside track of the 2-track railway. Let me have a think. Cries in Coastway West, level crossings. Yeah, this is not being built with nice... it's not got nice... Let's see, how are we doing? This is quite a nice bit of... Oh, kind of want to minimise cut and fill, so let's go in here. This isn't a super expensive railway like some of the other ways we've seen. Other railways we've seen. This is built more on the cheap. Let me just pop that there. Lovely. And 50 miles an hour. No, let's go for 60. Yeah, there we are. Keeping an eye on the... Don't let me run this beyond 1870, by the way, because we've got stuff to do in 1870. We don't want the clock to run fast. Oh, that was the outside of the curve, wasn't it? Gnats. If I do this, is that now? Yeah, it is. Damn, son. That was... Don't know why I said that like that. Let me just do this and then do 60 here. There we are. There we are. It's already 1871. Yeah, don't let 1871 end. Is my point, really. There we are. And we kind of want this to now drop a bit, actually. There it is. What's this? That's the Harrogate line train coming through, presumably. Very nice. How's that doing levels wise? If I flatten this out, kind of getting there. Maybe it needs to drop a little bit more, actually. Yeah, that's a very good point. It needs to definitely drop a bit more. Oh, jeez. The shift key is my friend. I think that's right. Now, let's see what we can do in terms of junction speed here. Nice, pretty fast turnout here for this. I'm at peace with that, actually. That geometry. There we go. Let's smash this through here. Boom. So that is a What's it doing? Is it going? Is it doing what I need it to do? Is it the right level? It is just about, isn't it? I don't think there's too much. There's any ballast clashing going on there. That should be fine. Let's signalise it later. So, hammering forwards. Railways shooting in this direction. Let's keep the. There we are. Thanks, George. If I go this way and keep firing this along here. This is our... it's not too shoddy in alignment. Let's also ping this out of the way. Trying to keep 60 mile an hour curvature generally. There we go. That's it. Embank. Oh yeah, there it is. It's just piling us along a little embankment. We're gonna. Yeah, so the road is now very much in the way. We'll come back and reinstate this, but for now we're gonna bin it. So it's straight. Now, why are you still here, friend? Cheerio, cheerio. It's going to be another causeway type situation, isn't it? Yeah, so let's, if I think in this situation, oh no, yeah, I still think it would be an embankment rather than a viaduct structure. What is this? Is this just on the straight? What it is if it's a straight? Yeah, let's leave it like that. Lower it. Is this ending up with a massive hill at the other side? No, that's okay actually. That's all right. Yeah. Well, what are you thinking? Any? There we go. Let's accept that. Let me also get the double track in so I kind of know which side I'm supposed to be at. Yeah, it's the other side. Oh, does it work? No, there's a bit of an issue here that the road follows the other side, but we can fix that. We can fix that. So we're going to fix it in a couple of ways. Number one is by doing this, and then doing this and this. And the other way is by placing a nice straight road along here. There we are. Ah. Very nice. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's just entirely get rid of this bit of road here and here. And place... Alright, let's place our nice bit of road. Grand. Let's go in this direction. Oh, let's finish the tracks now so we know where they're going. What is the best solution? Oh, George is asking what the best solution for Dawlish is anyway. Yeah, bypass. I think someone else said a bypass. Yeah, providing additional resilience, bypass resilience is probably what needs to happen. Really, it's a very tricky site. It's a very, very tricky site, and now has that? Yeah, that's worked nicely. It's a tricky site, and it's very difficult to do anything permanent without it. All you can do is really reinforce the seawall. So that's pretty much what is going to happen. They're going to keep reinforcing the seawall as long as they can. Basically, it's that's the story. Now, which direction are we want to go? Are we wanting to? Because this kind of comes along at quite a nice angle. Do we actually want this to continue onwards and then follow the Great Central Corridor? Or do we want it to come in? What route do we want to take into? depends on the long-term solution, really, doesn't it? So if they've got their new station, they're probably going to want to come around kind of like this to come around the bottom. So if we do that, what's the angle of that going to be? If I then shoot this off this direction, is it too far south, or is it actually quite a nice... is it doing kind of what we want to do? Needs to come up around enough that it gives enough space to get over the top and then up into Shanklin. Yeah, I wonder. What are we thinking? Hug the coast, always make for good scenic railway. Yeah, that's true. So we're gonna come around. Yeah, we're gonna come around this way. We're gaining some height using existing topology as well, ish. Let's go up a little bit more actually. Not quite that much. Yeah, good. Because we're going to need some height to get over the railway here. Yep, that's fine. Let's just... It's always round. Now, that's as far as that bit's going to get, because they're going to build themselves a temporary connection. Now, where is that temporary connection going to be? If we... There's a crossover this side that connect in. Well, they kind of want a double junction to minimize the amount of... So challenge mode is getting a double junction in here that allows... so if I come off at the tightest possible radius, is that going to let it happen? Yeah, actually, that works. Oh no, I don't... Come on now, there we go. Yep, and... Just needs to be long enough to stable one train, and then it's going to be single. Yeah, let's pop that in there. Lovely. Because they don't want to spend a lot of them. This is just a single track branch connection. There we are, let's... Yeah, no, there's too much. Look, because I'm going to do this, and a bit of... That should work. There we go. What's that? 40. Oh. 40. Come on. 40. Hooray. Oh, I underestimated how hungry I was. That was a mistake. I am starving. And onto... Here, there we are. There we are. We've got our... So we've got the continued construction going this way, and then we've got our fairly cheapo bit of single track connection. Oh, let's have a look. Hugger Coast. Could a Dawlish diversion also create some express segregation? Yes, definitely. So in my eyes, an ideal thing to do is to bypass that altogether and have everything that runs through Dawlish being stoppers. Yeah, so fully agree, Michael C. Very good point. Yep, all of the above. Agreed. Will the curve still be kept open after the new station opens? Probably. I don't see any reason that they'd demolish it. Probably going to leave that. They'll probably leave it there. It gives some, possible flexibility for different sorts of running. Freight might be able to use it. Yep. So I think that'll probably hang around. Let's signalize this. So this needs to be pausing here. Let's do that, right? Let's... yep, good. We need this to be... then pop another signal here, just to set up that bit. And then... This is essentially the equivalent of the bit where it gets... out of track. Oh yeah, I didn't finish that bit. Let's finish the road. That's an important thing to do. We'll probably need to do something like this, won't we, here? Yeah. Job's a good one. There's the road doing its thing. Happy days. We haven't broken that connection. Good. Where was I? I was signalising, wasn't I? Let's go over to the junction over here. This needs to be signalised in such a way that the priority is to the new diverging main line. So let's do just that. Also, while I'm here, I'm just going to... smooth all this out a bit. There we are. And also, it's... there we go. It's just a nice little, you know, pop that there, and that should fly through. Let's pop... how long am I wanting these signal blocks to be? Let's pop one here, and one... what's that one there? Another one here. And another one over here. One over here. And another one, what's that, about here. Lovely. Another one. What is that, about here? Glorious. Oh, nice. We put another one slap bang in the middle here. Yeah, that's alright. We've got our through route. Pretty straightforward. We're getting close to being able to tick this one off, which is nice. So, let's go down to Nottingley. I kind of feel like Nottingley needs a bit of expansion work. Anyone else? Any thoughts? Any thoughts? Or should we leave it? Should we leave it and see if it survives? Let's see. Another takeaway stream. Ah, no. Did I actually order the takeaway while I was on stream? Oh, anyway, let's... so... oh, another residential building. You know what? We're going to leave it. We're going to leave it for now and see what happens, and see if the service can cope. We've got the Southern Main Line. We now need to... so it comes up... where is it? It comes up to Nottingley, Gisborough, Nottingley, and back through... what's it going to do now? It's going to come up along here, and then it's going to find a platform to pull into in Shanklin. Let's see what platform it's going to pull into. It's going to pull into platform... you know, it's probably best if it pulls into platform 8, actually. Because it can then kind of out and back, can't it? Yeah, let's see. So, what's this signal doing here? This is a signal going in that direction. Okay, so... probably actually want to move that here. Yeah, and then delete this one here. So now if I... okay, yeah. So actually what I want to do... do I actually kind of want to leave this single? I might want to do just that, actually. Let me delete this, and 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 all that. I think you might be spotting what I'm doing now. Yep. Oof. Can you hear my tummy rumbling on stream? Because that was really loud. Let's pop that in here. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. Now, does that work? I think it does, yeah. We just need a bi-directional signal here to make sure that nothing goes in there that shouldn't. And also we need to make sure that nothing goes that direction that shouldn't either. Let me just... that should be fine though, because it's going to stop there. So that goes in and then comes out. Yeah, that should be fine. We'll see how that stacks up. That is going to go along there. So it'll come in and then it'll disappear off again. Where are we? Red span I can fix. That's fine. Yeah, no, I needed to sort that out. I'd expand the station. Oh, Nottingley. Well, we're going to leave it for now. We're going to create ourselves all sorts of problems because that's part of the fun. Put that there. That's worked. Lovely. So if I go this way, that should now be coming through. Nottingley. Nottingley now, presumably looking. Is it? I don't know how long it takes for the improved connections to sort of propagate through. But we've got both lines coming through. So that's what that's at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many trains are running the Southern Main Line at the moment? 4. Okay, so we need to duplicate those two. And let's just copy that. And I've done some admin. I've done a lot of train renaming recently, by the way. I think every single train in the game has now got a name. If I click here, vehicle statistics, and just look at trains, I'm pretty sure everything not only has a name but is allocated to a company. GCR, GWR, Midland Railway, SR. Oh no, there's some that haven't. What are these down here? What are they? Oh, the Halewood Company. Oh yeah, there's an independent company running. So if we go over here, there's an independent company running sort of industrial trains back and forth with a load of plastic and oil in them, and then it runs off via ship over to this island over here where there's all these different industries all shipping back and forth. And where is the factory? It's here, isn't it? Yeah, the Halewood Company. And oh, it seems to be broken, which isn't the best. Why is it broken? Why is that broken? Springing. Oh, it's been unloading, but it's not been loading. So it's been unloading stuff, but the wrong stuff. Oh, it's got absolutely dump tons of steel. And the plastic has... why is the plastic clogged up? Is this now generating plastic? It's got loads of all. Is that now got plastic in it? It does. Okay, it's working again. Good. Well, that was worth checking out. Anyway, there we are. So we've done it. I can take a thing off the box. What time is it? How long have we been streaming for? 35 minutes already. Good grief. Main line from Shanklin to Nottingley. Tick. Almost tick. We'll see what the station expansion looks like. Maybe that'll happen in 1872. That's not the end of the story, though. So we have got some more Southern Railway stuff to do over in Gisborough. So there's this line here, the Midland sort of freight line that kind of runs along. And basically, the railway is looking to make use of that. And it's going to be... so they're going to run this as a joint line. Now, how will it run through to Richmond Station? That's another question, because how is it going to do that? Well, indeed. Is it going to do a triangular junction? No, my voice is going. This is why I got water, folks. Oh, I needed that. So, oh, good. There was some music crescendoing to hide the Tommy Rumble. I'm glad of that. So that's where the station is. Now, can it come round this side? And you know it well. It might well be able to do just that. So if okay, so they're going to start this construction. So if I come through here. Do I want the whole overall curve to be 30? Yeah. It's annoyingly off the curve because of the viaduct, so that's why it's doing that, if you're wondering. There we are. So that's going that way. And actually, you know what? I need to keep it going around at 30 because they don't want to use up a lot of railway land, so they're going to come back round here, and again with the same curvature. Or are they going to... I don't even know what. They're not going to do that. They're going to come off as a straight in this direction. Perfect. Let's get rid of that. So that's coming around there. Lovely. This is now going to go in this direction. This is all just to get into the passenger line. There we are. So if we then, let's see, what curvature are we going to be able to do? Can we do 30? Yeah, nice. So if I come through here, this should now Lovely. Alright, that's getting there. Flat crossing. Yeah, it's the 1870s. It's nothing too ambitious. All we need to do now is connect this bit over onto here. So this is going to come down like this onto here. How's this going to do that? We need to keep it the same level for a bit first. There we are. Keep that the same level. Good. Yep. Am I going to do a crossover and have it as a single track connection, or are we going to? You know what? No, I don't think we are. We're going to go double track connection. There we are. And at this point, we can go along here and let's do this. There we go. And oof, very, very nearly. Oh, you know what? That'll. If I do that, what's that going to give me? It'll give me too much, won't it? Yeah, 75. So if I do that now to 60, very nice. And there. Now, theoretically, this will then let me do. No, it will not. Oh, there we are. Oh, is that now 60 though? Oh yeah, that's too shallow. That's too shallow, folks. We're minimizing. We're limiting ourselves to 50 mile. The fastest being a 50 mile an hour turnout. I'm gonna make it in this instance a 40, just because for a bit of variety. There's no science behind it. I like making problems. It's part of the fun of the game. 40, 64. What? No. Have I stacked that? I have stacked it, haven't I? Let me just... Oh, because it's 40, it's not turning it into two separate curves. That's the issue. I see. I get it. There we go. So it's going to have to be 50 on both legs. There, that should now give me the answer I want. There we are. So now if I do this... Okay, well, 45 it is then. If I now do this, that should... Yeah, that'll do. There's our line doing that. Let's put a one-way signal here just to make sure that the priority goes to the new main line. That's going through there. Likewise in this direction. Actually, we can... Let me just see what the services is. It's actually just bi-directional and it's not using that track at all. So it's actually basically redundant. That's fine. So is there any point in me actually having that double track there then? Basically isn't, is there? You know what? It's fine. I'm just going to keep this here. Yeah. Now, how's this looking from a... What's the chat? What's everyone saying? Remember to maximize your 300 kilometer... Ella, that's... No. You just... No. Oh, bye, Ella. You're building it... I'm building it wrong. Everyone's telling me I'm building it wrong. Tremendous. I'm not building it wrong. I'm building it exactly how I want to build it. Let's see. This is going to stop here to make sure that it's not interfering with the main line going off towards Bradshaw, because that is the main line. We're then going to shove a... Let's see, what am I going to do? Shove a... Yeah, no signal block in there, but we might shove a signal block in here. Yeah, there we are. So we've got a load of freight that goes in here and then curves round. This is actually where... Yeah, this is where this might be useful to do this and this. Let's do that, and then is this going to work? 25. There we are. That's all. It's horrible, but I love it. This is now going to do this. Of course it is, because it's inside the curve. That's fine, because if I just get rid of that, and that, and that, and that, and that, it will allow me to do what I need to do. This is going to connect in here. So yeah, if I do a straight here. There we are. Is that 32, 33, 31? That's what I want. Good. Just do the same again on this side now. There, that is looking suitably horrendous. Nice, very nice. Now, you might be wondering, what am I up to? What am I doing? Heard the rumble that time. Oh, golly. The double track was from another curve you've already built to be able to build the GNR. So, now the next thing I need to do is shoot some straight track off in this direction. There we are. Same again. What's that? Is that on a different level? Nope, it's not. Fine, good. Oh, I should have done that a bit further back, actually. That's too... Yeah, that's better. I need to give myself suitable space to go in this way. There we are. Anyone wondering what I'm up to yet? Anyone clocked it? 45, 55. Oof. Slower. Slower needed. 47, 51, 52. That's going to do me nicely. Oh, what's the speed have I just done through here? 50. It's quite high. I'm at peace with it, you know. Oh, what's going on there? Why is that doing? Not snapping. There we are. There we are. Now, you might, what? Now, what's he doing? You might be wondering. Let's go in for starters and do this and this. What's that? 24. Yeah, good. Lovely, 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 lovely. And do that and that and that and that. And also, the other thing we need to do is make sure this has got ballast. There we are. 14 now, it needs to be 18 because it's double track. Anyone following what I'm doing yet? Anyone there with me? It's going to be one of our first abandoned... Well, actually, it's our first longish abandoned bit of railway track. Because there's no point having a duplication, and they can actually simplify... They can get rid of a horrible skew bridge crossing, which makes the viaduct a bit better. And they can also get rid of some track on the kind of within the urban areas and sell off some land and make them some sweet, sweet moolah. So that's going to do that, and then this is going to do this. So let's do that very thing. Bye, bye, bye. Got rid of that, and then get rid of this. That should now still all work. It has, look at that. Very nice. Get rid of that signal, get rid of that signal. And also get rid of this and this and this and this. Very, very nice. Oh. Let me just... Yeah. Oh, we also need to redraw this bloody viaduct, don't we? But it doesn't work. Watch this. It won't work now. There we go. It has worked. Thank goodness for that. Good. Very nice. So that's that. That's the old track gone. That now I need to signalise it again, don't I? So it's not broken. Flat crossing is gone. Have I taken a good look at total network length graph? I haven't. Would you like me to look at that? I'll do that in a second once I've made sure that all the signals are working. So that's coming through there. I don't really need to... Do I need to do much in the way of signalising anything? Yeah, probably need to pop a individual signal here, don't I? Just to make sure that doesn't... So that curve's actually not necessary, but I'm going to leave it there anyway. Oh no, it is necessary. It's necessary for what I just created a need for the old passengers, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Good. Fine. That then comes into Richmond, runs along there. So that then runs from Richmond into Kingston. This is the bit where we might find it's necessary to do some foretracking. Go. Let's go this way. So we've got that horrible kink. That's fine. Now, can we? What can they do to? Is it just going to be okay? Can this section of track accommodate the extras? We'll see. For now, you know, do they want to build extra? So if what's it look like running into here? I'll tell you what. Let's go this way. So that's going to run to Richmond. It's going to run along the southern. Run along there. That's going to run through there. We do need a. Yeah, we do need this to go here, I think, just to split that up, because there's another one in the other direction there. Yeah, nice. Okay, and then around there, and then whizzing off up there. I'm at peace with this. I'm at peace with it. We'll see if it works and if it needs. What's the priority going to be? I'm just trying to make sure I get my priorities right. Because we also don't want this to be a short enough block that it clogs everything up. Yeah, because if there's a long enough train on here, it'll back up onto this junction and clog everything up. So this triangle is going to stay just as it is. Okay. Yeah, I left it deliberately, Michael C. Yeah, I just left it there deliberately. We'll see what land... Actually, you know what? No, they're going to pull it all up, because it might well be the case that... Richmond expands and takes up that land, so the whole lot's going. The whole lot's going. It's gone. There was a railway there. Now there isn't. It's been sold off. Happy days. Let's get this new line connecting through, shall we? So, it's probably worth us also, given that this is now an extra bit of track, it's worth us plumbing this bit of railway in as well, isn't it? What are we going to say? What's that? 55. Oh, golly. If I can do it from here. 60. Nearly. I think that's probably the best we're going to get, actually. This is a nice bit of curvy... Oh, it's a bit long, actually. I'm not sure how I feel about that. In terms of realistic station layouts, I'm thinking 37, 40 mile an hour there, and then there. Yeah, I'm kind of at peace with that. That's more like it. It's still pretty fast and swoopy. Lucky them. The other thing, can we get the... So there's that line up there. Maybe we need to kind of work out a connection round from one to the other. Actually, is there a bus service in Gisborne? Oh yeah, there is. We've already set that up. Very nice. So that's doing that. That's doing that. From Gisborne. Do we want to run it as a shuttle from Gisborne up to Kingston? That might be the sensible way to do it, mightn't it? And then run that through. Yeah, let's start it that way and see how it looks in terms of ridership. So we're going to add a new line. It's going to go from Gisborough through Richmond. Oh, it's already not happy. Into Kingston. Back through Richmond. And then into Gisborough. Now, why is that unhappy? If I screwed up my signalling, can it come? It can come back through. But it can't. If I is this going the wrong way or something? No, that's fine. What have I done? Why is it blocking it? Anyone in the chat? Gisborough Terminus has a lot of passengers in it. Maybe we need to upgrade the service with more trains. Which one? Oh yeah, that's true. 119. Whoa. It's just one shuttle running back and forth. Oof. Let's fix it right now. This is the Midland now, so let's update this to be pop you this way, and also some. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Where is it? Yeah, that'll do. Also, pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, nice. Is it 80-meter platforms? Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, 80 meters. So the train's already a little bit longer than the platform. It'll be fine. And likewise at the other end, I think. Yeah, they're only tiddly. Ha! Oh well. We'll get rid of the old coaches and it'll shrink right back down again. Good point. Very, very patient. Willing to wait for one train for the train connecting with Gisborough. Yeah, well, you know, Gisborough wasn't that big. It's just grown quite a lot. So if I go to here, what if I click on this button? Nah, can he do it? So we're in Gisborough. Oh, I know what the issue is. I know what the issue is. Actually, it's an issue that probably demands me to do a bit of this, because if I can get this as a straight for a little bit, even just for a short stretch. There we are. Nope, keep going. Go on. That's it. Ugh. Can't quite go that far. Maybe that situation will go. No. Such a shame you can't just destroy like short stretches. I want a straight. If you hadn't noticed, it's what I'm trying to do is get a nice bit of straight track. There we are. And oh, that's nice. That'll do me. There we go. How long have we been streaming for? Wait, what? Is that an hour? Oh, crikey. Then this is going to go this way. Nope, apparently not. It's going to go... What? What? There we are. Utterly baffling. 30. Good. And we want to have this as... Yep. So that should now... So that works going that direction. Good. That's whizzing along here. Happy days. It's going into this bit of track here. Whizzing along here. Coming into Richmond. And that's the point at which it's broken because it doesn't know how to get into where it's going to go in Kingston Central. We've got to work out how many... Oh, it's going to go into platform 5. Or 4. Good. These are already absolutely stuffed platforms. So, this leaves us another query, which is... This works is going to have to get demolished. It's gone. Yep. And these tracks... Well, we'll deal with them in a minute. But we're going to expand Kingston Central with some additional platforms. Or just one platform for now. 1, 2, 3, 4... yeah, just one extra. And pasture building. What are we going to pop in here? Yeah, should we pop in just a little side building there? There we are. popped in that nice side building. While we're at it, let's just paint this up nice and tidy. Lovely. What's the chat? Some platform reallocation at Kingston could fit it. The lines are all using the central platforms, don't need to be. The trouble is the track layout means they do have to, because a lot of these, the Kingston services can't come into these other platforms. So what I might do is, actually it's probably worth, for the sake of congestion, it probably is worth splitting some of these out a bit just to spread them around. So if I pop these two in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the platform, 1, 2, 3. Actually, just going to pop the longer platforms in too. Where have I put the staircases there? Okay, pop the staircase there, and canopy, canopy, canopy. So we've now got these two tracks to link up, which we then will make use of. The remodeling of this absolutely nightmarish and therefore delightful layout. Here we are. Let's make it happen. So we're going from here. Let's go. So if we're going from here through to, yeah, obviously too much curvature. You're crazy. It's a nuts layout. Good. You know what we can do? The 4 tracking that I mentioned earlier. Let's do that. 4 tracking. Let's 4 track. How far are we going to 4 track? Let's 4 track it as far as we can this way. Yep, lovely. And we're going to 4 track it into 2 pairs of, rather than flanking 4 track, we're going to do 2 track it with pairs. So I'm going to come in like this and bring this in as a, hopefully I can get it to, obviously I cannot. Let's do it this way. Can I get it to, that's 30. 40 would be nice. 40. Oh, perfect. It's not perfect though, because that road is not going to allow me to, yeah, main connection will be interrupted. Yeah, I know it will. That's, I'm at peace with that. Let me just, yeah. I can actually get rid of 2 bloody level crossings, can't I? Let's get rid of both of these. There we are. And lovely, 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 marvellous. Oh, what's the chat happening? Why not barely 4 track it or merge the tracks early and awkwardly? Because in this situation, there is going to be, I know that there's going to be a dump ton of traffic, so there is going to be a need for this to be a reasonably effectively 4 track bit of railway. And this also then gives me the benefit of positioning the tracks in such a way that I can do this, which is nice and easy. There we are. Oh. Was nice and easy. Oh. No, it's not, because there's a... that I can fix. That I can fix. Can I fix it? Yeah, if I demolish it this and then redraw it, it should be put in the right place. So if I put this here, and then try desperately to remember what I just demolished. Was it that? Was it that, folks? Please tell me it was that. Was it that? Lovely conflicting crossover at the end. Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, it's just a double junction. Was that what I drew? Folks, is that what I did? I know there's a bit of a latency. Is that what I demolished and I'm replacing? I've forgotten. It was that. Thank you, Michael C. Lovely. Oh, it doesn't actually need to be that flat. Where's it going? It doesn't need to be that flat on that side. It can be a bit shallower. It can be entirely a bit shallower. I can do it right down to 30 there. 30 right the way through. Let's get it an even curve there. 31 for the sake of prettiness. There we are. Very nice. Horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. I love it. Let's also do this side. 30 minor junction. Kind of crossover there. And another mirroring it in the other direction. Very nice. So, yeah. Actually, do I want it to be that around? Yeah, I like the symmetry of that. That's grand. Good, put that there. That's holding those two in place. Yeah, that's also going to be going that way and that way. Oh, the trouble is doing these pairs is that the signals... Look at that. It's horrible, isn't it? I didn't want to do that. I want to do... Can I zoom out? Yeah. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm just going to move them ever so slightly. Don't let any signalers see this, because the signal sighting forum would reject this as a ridiculous layout. I'd get told off horribly, and it would be bad. So don't let any signalers see this. It's probably fine. Don't worry. Let me just not do that and do this. So there we go. We've got that layout there. That's the approach. Now, this allows me to do a couple of things. It allows me to put this into platform. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why is 7 not showing? Why is 7? Six and 7, yes. There we go. That works. Good. Yes, I know it does. But I want to do a bit more redistribution. So that's... if I put... What's that? The Ashbourne Ferry branch is going into there. Let's put the Ashbourne Ferry branch into 7 as well. Well, that's not going to work. But can I make it work? Ah, yes, I can. If I... That's the Ashbourne Ferry branch going in that way. So if I do a junction, if I connect that and do this... Actually, I can do it from here. Do it from here to... 40, 30, that looks nice. Do that. I could actually also double slip it, couldn't I? Do that way. Can I do another one on the other side? If I did that. Oh, maybe I could do that. That would be nice. No, I think it's... Let's do that for now. That's fine. That's fixed, I think. Good. Platform 6. So 4's got loads in it. 36 Express. That both goes in there. Let's put the Midland... Or should I put the 36 Express in there? 36 Express can't go in there. But I think the Midland Railway, Midland Valley line can go into Terminal 6. Yep, that works nicely. Time for a complete overhaul of platform allocations, methinks. Yeah, quite well. Possibly. Now's the time to use red spanner. Okay. We don't need to yet. So what we're going to do, this is the s.r. What is it? The giz... Ah, no, what this is the... It's using the Southern and Midland joint line, but this is the... Yeah, let's just go Gisborough to Kingston. And obviously it needs to be that nice gold colour that the Southern Railway uses. Is that what that is? Yeah, it is. And good, that's fine, that's working nicely. Coming out of there, so Kingston Station's had a bit of an expansion. There's this 4-track here to store up a couple of... I mean, actually that... Just realised none of that works. In fact, it's horrible. Which ones do I want to demolish there? This one. And this one. And keep these two. Go. Thanks for keeping right, you lot. There we go. And let's pop a signal here on the approach. Saves on a signalling unit as well. Makes things nice and cheap. So that's going to go in there. No lines are broken, which is good. That's running through here. Richmond is... whatevs. This will take some of the strain off that Gisborough line as well, I think. That comes around there. That runs in there. It terminates in there. Happy days. What would be... Ooh, what I think might be necessary, in fact, is... because... Why, you might ask? Well, it's because I think I'm going to swap which terminal that drops into. Put it into platform 2. And then swap this out as a... There we are. That works. What else is a problem here? What is a problem here is... What's this doing? That's going that way. Yeah, so if I build my trains in here, buy vehicles, what colour are we going for? This colour again. One of these, and how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and how many are we going to have? Wait a minute, it's 4, isn't it? They're in here. We're going to name them all, obviously, because that's just how I roll. We pointed out earlier that we're going to get to the turn of the century in about 15 episodes at the rate that I'm going. Make of that what you will. Gisborough to Kingston. They're all going that way. There's no problem because that should filter nicely into the line. We'll see what that does to capacity, but that's now running. That's making use of that bit of railway. So that's another one we can tick off. Tick. And we've done a little bit of forward tracking, not the whole way, but some of the way. It might be that we need to do more. Oh, right. How much time have we got left? I don't know how much time we've got left. Time for me to have a drink. Pretty common for a guy called Pi asks how likely it is for a train in the UK to be held at a red signal. Pretty common. Very common, in fact. Here we are. We have a very congested railway network, so our drivers are quite often making use of the brake. Let me just quickly do this. Let me just do this and switch all this off. And just put this on so we can see what's going on. I'm going to go and look at the charts in a second. So there's... Oh, and also just look at... There's Bradshaw. You can see all the railway lines coming into Bradshaw there. And then now you can see our yellow lines coming along here. Heading up. They all using this new alignment. Going around the back of Richmond. Heading into Kingston. I sense the need to expand that forward tracking at some point. That'll be fun. Yeah, there we are. So, yet more connections in Kingston. While we're at this end of the country, let's go and have a look at the Metropolitan Railway. Because the Ely line, wherever it is, where is it? Yeah, this line, as you can see, it shares with a lot of trains, and if I pop up trains, you can see it's pretty busy. So we need the Ely kind of Metropolitan lines to be segregated out from those, which is what we're going to do next. Yeah. Are we going to build an entirely new bit of railway line to just sort of bypass this chord here? Yeah, quite possibly, in fact. Let's see what we end up. Let's see how it goes. But I think it's time to do some building again. There we are. Let's close that off. Oh, crikey! Is everyone following so far? Yeah. So there we are. Let's do it. Let's shoot. Let's just immediately kick off. So we've done that. We've done the... Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it, folks. Can have a new bit of straight line that's going to do this. There we go. No mucking around. Straight in there. Boom. Nice. Let's just check how straight that is. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay. $43, let's go for, we're gonna go for a $45 all round, ideally. 45 all round, there we are. Lovely. Grand. And connect you up there. Lovely. Let's re-signal this junction immediately so I don't forget to. I think it's all quite tightly signalled through here because this is a suburban line. So it's our first major bit of work on the suburban railways through here for a long time. Maybe let the game time run onwards a bit. I'll go at the place I need. Yeah, we've got a load of things we need to get through for these years, you see. Oh, I know what I've done. I kind of want that to not do that. It needs to be flat as it comes off there. Yeah, what was that? That was coming off at 45, wasn't it? 45. Yeah. Good. That's what I wanted. Yeah. And fine now. Bulldoze a few of these to get it up to the level it needs to be at a bit more smoothly. Is this 40? Oh, I did 45 on the. Did it on the outside, didn't I? So I've screwed that up a bit. Cox. Let's just. If I do this to 45. To 45 and here. There. Now that should work. And it should let me. Yeah, good. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Oh dear. 45. Now, that is what I wanted. There we go. Now the outside's going to be at the right. There we go. Good grief. Good grief, people. I'm so sorry. What can I say? There's also no guarantee that that's at the right level, but we'll or at the right angle. Let's do that, and then it's going to just be a bit of a. Just going to have to deal with a mildly annoying kink in the track. Yeah, it's not unrealistic. Track alignments are dicky all the time. Very nice. That now should be a flat junction. Good, as in flat, as in on the, not on a nasty grade. So that's going to want to stop. What's it going to want? I want this to stop and this go in this direction, actually. I might as well shove one there and then another one in this direction too, because I don't mind the prioritization here, because the important thing is to make sure that there is... let's shove a signal block in the middle of that. Good. Yeah, grand. That's doing what it needs to do. And let's just shove a signal block in here. And another one over here. Now, where was I? Where's everyone saying? I will let this run on for a little bit, actually, but I want to keep it in 1871, so don't let it run off 1871. Nice to see some things going on around us. There we are. Thing is, I like to let it run on when I'm enjoying looking at trains moving around, you know. So my enjoyment of the construction, I don't like to be rushed, so I like to let this just happen organically. And then my... yeah, essentially, so that's... Oh, right, first of all, I've stopped wittering on and I'm going to place some tracks. 2 extra tracks here for starters. Yeah. Yes, good. So yeah, I don't want the time to run on the game until while I'm building infrastructure, because I like to take my time to get it right. 53. It's very dramatic music, isn't it? 50, 50, 50, 50. Very nice. Good. I mean, I know I didn't do the inside of the curve, but this time I'm going to just ignore it because whatever. 50 going that way, and then now we can just, this bit becomes easier. Let's just slam this along here. This is fairly straightforward for tracking, well, for the most part, while we're here. There we are. There we go. We might well have to slacken this off. This work. Okay, this is a bit trickier because we've got, well, it's just a bit of a mess. So what can we do? Ah, you know what we can do? You know what we can do? What year is it? 1871. It's probably not too early for this. When was the no, it's probably a little bit too early for this. When was grade separation happening on the Metropolitan line? To be fair, the Metropolitan did start doing some interesting things. We're gonna do what are we gonna do? We're gonna do this, yeah, and this, and this, and this, and just gonna do this, and draw this, and then the same other direction. There we are, and then delete this here. Now, do we have enough gradient for it? I hope we do. And if I do this, yeah. Now, tricky bit. That's sort of transitioning, whatever. But if I do this, oof. We might need a bit more. We might need a bit more gradient pickup while we come around there, mightn't we? Okay. Okay, well, that's fine. Bear with me while I do this because you can be a bit clever. So if I come this way and then zoom in a bit. If I go this way and then pick this up a bit. Just trying to get a level bit of track. I'm starting my first proper grade separation, folks. Get excited. There we are. Maybe even a little bit higher than that at this point. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Just kind of want to straight that comes in there. Okay, so what was that position? It's about where that slightly darker sleeper is there. Right, I'm going to put my finger on it so I can see where I'm ending up. Straight track, yes, and make it level. Good, that's going to be about what I need, I think. This road is going to be a nightmare, so let's just kibosh it all because it's not going to deal with the gradient very well at all. Now, is this going to work? 48. What are people saying? There we are. Biscoff? What are people on about in this? What is it? Maybe let the game run. Unrelated. Lots of nice chat. Here's the thing with perfectionism. I watch Gareth playing computer games. Yes, I know, right. I am a perfectionist. Because the whole fun thing of this game is creating. Well, I did not want to tick that. The whole fun thing of this game is creating a permanent way that looks like it's real, but also is a bit rubbish, because then I can fix it later on, right? And then we can all learn lessons about the permanent way. That's done exactly what I wanted it to do, you'll be happy to know. How's this looking? Yep, grand. Good. Now, see, that is going to do that. Let's make the vertical curve a little less crazy. Yeah, that'll do. So that's going to come in now. What size is this going to be? might have to have another junction on the other side. So if that's skirting over that way, 50. Let's do 50, and that'll do nicely. Make a bit of use of the land that we're here. Lovely. Alright, if I'm going to skirt back over this again, I need to kind of be prepared to skirt. Yeah, let me have a think. Let me have a little think. Ideally, I'd come back onto this side again, because this is the side. But actually, maybe I can just abandon the freight line altogether. Could just abandon the freight line altogether and just disappear off down the side and link up where I need to, couldn't I? It could be a sensible option. But then I'm going to clash with that. No, we do need to come back around the other side again. Okay, in which case... has that got... No, it doesn't. The structural form that this is picked is mildly problematic, but maybe I'll update it with the steel bridge when those appear and whenever they do. Yes, I'm going to kind of not lose sleep over that for now. Or am I? Oh god. Everyone's just made fun of me for being a perfectionist, and then they're going to witness this. If I do this... Nope. Continue. There we are. That's it. Good. So if I do that and then do this... and then... bit of a rear wall here. Now. Please tell me that wasn't a bit of straight. It totally was, wasn't it? Is that right? Yeah, I think that looks right. Oh, golly. Let me have a look at the speeds through here. It's not perfect, but you know what? I'm happy to go with that. There we are. It's a hell of a vertical alignment, that one. Nice. Okay, good, grand. They've done some excavation here. They're very nice. Yeah, lovely. So we're shooting off in this direction. Let's see. What's the chat saying, by the way? Also, do you need to follow that railway at all? Could you create a new line to the left? Oh, that's kind of what I was saying, wasn't it? Yes, I do, because basically there's a blocker at this point. There's almost a blocker to the coast, and we kind of want to be coming out this side, so we do want to come down to the other side along here. So at this point, this is where we need to join it back in by, so that we can put in our... We've got 4 tracks here that we have to connect with. So that's what we're linking up with, basically. And indeed, we can shoot. Let's shoot the railway along a bit so we can see what we are linking up with. Oh, come on now, kiddo. There we are, and yeah, good. I'm gonna have to remember that bit of road that I demolished, don't I? Where was that? What was it? It was this bit. Did it make... it was actually the connection between Market Harbour and... No, so actually something quite important. Let's reinstate it now, shall we? What's my phone? What am I... I've got a lovely phone, but I've managed to confuse it desperately by knacking the screen and then getting it repaired by someone who didn't do a great job, frankly. That'll do. Yes, eventually that might get bridged again. We need this to stay level, so that's another thing I need to do, is actually keep this on the level. There we are. Is that... Oh, maybe not quite that. Oh, yeah, because of course it's going to have to go... Oh, God. Yeah, let's keep it on the level for there. Might even have to climb if it's going to go... Oh, golly. I shouldn't have done a drop on the other side of that bridge, should I? Look, is there a way of fixing that? Oh, that'll do. We might end up getting some horrible wet spots at the bottom of that vertical curve. In any case, if this goes around as a 50 here, how high is that? Is that going to be high enough? So if I accept that, and then pop this over here, that is high enough. Oh, and it's... Oh, damn, we'll keep that. Jeez, that seems to have worked. Now I just need to... Oh, no, see if that demolish that. Only because of the vertical alignment. So this then needs to be... Oh, that was the issue, wasn't it? No, that's fine. Other than the... Come on. Yeah. Do that. Thank you. Thank you, game. Oh, let's get rid of this road as well, because this is just going to get in the way. How tight a curve are we going to have here? How tight a curve? 37, 40? 40 maybe? What do we think? Also, where are we ending up gradient-wise? Oh, it's kind of a bit steep, actually. We don't need it to be quite that steep. But we also need it to come down maybe to that sort of level. Yeah, that'll do. Let's see what that looks like for the other track. Oh, also... yeah, good point. Oh, you know what? Let's get the other track in first, because that can totally be... just as the other side can be, in fact. Let's do that now for this side, because this can be... There's no reason for that to be viaduct. Let's get that, yeah. Same on this side. That is viaduct, and then again, this... I'm going to get the other side in first, and then I'll demolish that. 45, 50. Ah, you know what? That I'm at peace with that. I'm fine, more than at peace with that. I'm pleased with that. That works nicely. Yeah. And on the other side. Oof. Now let's... There would be no reason for this to be viaduct. So let's kibosh the viaduct element and shove in at embankment. Very nice. Same again on the other side. There, look at that. That's very slick. It's very slick. Pleased with that. Let's... how's that looking in terms of earthwork? Are we kind of generally at peace with the shape of that? It's all a bit perfect for my liking. Let's flatten it out. Let's flatten it out. Yeah. Very nice. And the same on this side. There. Good. There we go. So that's our let's come over our 4 tracks. That is that side. Can I improve this side now? I probably can, can't I? I can probably smooth the way that bridge looks. Smooth this out a bit. Yeah. Good. Boom. That's gonna go like that. That's gonna go like that. Is everyone happy? Is this doing things that... bridge building tips. Oh, I'm happy with the... I think this is fine. Michael C, you can Discord me the bridge building tips, but I'm at peace with how this looks at the moment. I'm actually going to... If I do this, is it going to screw it up completely? No is the answer. There we go. Even better. There we go. That does that. Reduces the amount of bridge they've built. Nice, nice bit of earthwork. That comes in there. 4-track railway. Jobs are good. Nice one. Lovely. Now let me just check what service. It's just the passenger service running that way. So actually, why did I press? I used to escape just cancelling the action rather than. Anyway, so this goes that way. So there's no that single track section is pointless basically. So let's kibosh it. Let's see. Yeah, there's basically no need. Let's leave that. Oh, the signal. Let's leave that there as well. Let's demolish that, and kind of leave that track. That's fine. Do my usual. There we are. Everyone's familiar with this malarkey. There we are. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What radius can I get out of this? 56, 57, 59, 60, 60. What was that? 63 seems even. Okay, we'll have to do. Very nice. We're also going to demolish this as well. Boom. And then reinstate that this way. And we do need a crossover as well, just to make sure that this all works. That is going to do... There it is. Okay, let's put the crossover in the straight track here. Now, have I finished connecting this up yet? So this is going to go... Let's signalize this all. So let's pop that there. And also pop this. Is that what I want? I don't really want that now. I kind of want two, because I need to be able to put things in the other. Oh, maybe get there. What is this? So, oh, it's actually quite long. That's kind of the problem. Well, for now, that's going to do the job nicely. It'll pull in the station, pull out. Happy days. There. And also there. And also here. Yeah. And also here. And probably also here. And then maybe perhaps also up here as well. Shorter signal blocks, because this is a suburban line. And another one probably here. Have I managed to entirely segregate this then? Is it actually looking snazzy? Are we grand? So it comes in, another one here. You can see the bits I'm not pedantic about are the bits that I'm not an expert in. So the signalling, I spend all my time in the P-way, and the signalling, I pay no attention to realistic signalling in terms of signal sighting, do I? There we go. Anyway, so if I now click that, no, it's not happy. Why for? Oh, it's because of this. Yeah, there. Hey, look, Michael, see, I did it. I did it. Hooray! Yeah, hitch and flower was my first design job. This is basically doing the same thing. We've still got a freight siding as well, so that freight siding can stay to allow the other trains to go through. This is glorious. This is the stuff of dreams. I'll leave all the original track in place, but actually that now renders this curve here basically pointless. So that's fine. Leave that where it is. What have I broken? What's knackered? Oh, this has no longer got a way to get where it needs to go. Can I resolve that? Yeah, I probably can actually, because that train's coming along here. Let's just do this. Yeah. And also maybe even just do this. I'm not going to signalise that. Well, I am. I'm going to put a signal on this side just to make sure nothing cruises in there, getting in the way of other things. But that is fine. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That gets rid of that. Is everyone happy? Everyone pleased with that? What time is it? 21:06. Good grief. Grand. That's that work done. It's done. It's done, folks. Tick. It's another tick we can do. Tick. We've got 2 more things to do in the year of our Lord 1871. 20 minutes. Do we have time to do it? Right. The next thing we're going to do is build a link to Hendon Ferry. So we've already got a link to the Ashbourne Ferry over here. We're just going to build ourselves a little link Over here. Of course, this building is in the way. What am I going to do about that? That's the next question. If I just kibosh this, no one's going to care, are they? Maybe if I just save the name of it. These pier. Because at some point we're going to upgrade the traffic, the vehicles, and then they'll get upset. Let's also, before we place anything more, let me just demolish that and that. Yes, I've broken a line. I know that. I know, man. I know. Let's do that and place the road depot here. There we are. Boom. Is everyone following with what's going on? You sort of seeing the jazz here? It's going to be a little, very little passenger station, one track, 80 meters, tiny little thing. Oh, terminal. There we are. Marvellous. Except I'm going to modify this thing because why is it built like that? Let's just... If I demolish that, the whole thing goes, doesn't it? So I want the platform to be... You're dafty. I want the platform to be here. And then that can get rid of that. And there we are. That's probably worth putting a couple in there. Just in case this gets extended. There we go. And yeah, simple as beans. Prosto ko pasolju. There we go. And what is this? This is Ashbourne Ferry, East Pier. What's this station called? This is just called Ashbourne Ferry, isn't it? Ashbourne Pier. Oh yeah. So this is going to be Hendon Pier. This is what this is going to be called, isn't it? Hendon Pier. This whole operation, by the way, has been bought out by the GCR. If anyone's not been paying attention, so it's all owned by the GCR. We've broken the road connection, but actually we can probably get rid of the road connection. Oh, can we? Well, yeah, we probably can, can't we? Just get rid of that whole thing entirely, because that's connecting in there. So what we do need to do is think about what the track connection is going to be, for it to not cause too much horrible disruption and bulldozing. Oh, what? No, don't do that. Oh, it's demolished a load of trees too. The Woodland Trust are going to be absolutely raging. Let's just pretend it was deliberate. Let's just do this. Let's just pretend it was deliberate. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Just leave that there. What else have we got? Let's pop. It's this, and this is what I want. There we go. Tracks. So if we go this side, yeah, okay. Mm, 40. The station needs 1938 tube rolling stock serving it. Well, yeah. Then go this way, and then what if I weave? Keep going this way. This is just a poxy little branch line thing. That seems steep. Oh, that's because I'm aiming for a flipping hill. Oh dear. I want this. Yeah, I made poor choices, frankly. There we go. So if I come out on this side here, that's a nice little tunnel. Yeah, I'm at peace with that. Grand. Okay, nice little tunnel. Now, how am I going to do this? I do this here. 61, okay. Too much slope. Why? How much up a hill is it going? Oh. Can't quite see what I'm doing, to be honest, here. Let's... What's this looking like? This is a straight line, okay, yeah. Okay, so if I now do that, is this now too... Is that now, how steep is that? It's kind of alright. That's alright. It's, you know, stuff will build up around it. It's a tiny little thing. Again, that's going to be... Right, we haven't got many signals around here, do we? Good grief. If I put this signal here, it's going to be a... I've put it there for starters. Have I got any... I mean, I don't appear to have any signal blocks along here. Crikey, that's an oversight. How have I managed that? Presume not that many trains run. Otherwise, I'd have had problems. Well, let's fix that for starters. There we go. Don't worry, I run time down off stream as well. So, what's that? 1, 2, that'll do. And then, God, the same the other direction too. God, you lot don't shout at me for enough stuff. You know what? It's probably because I built this off stream, isn't it? Anyway, I don't want that actually. I want. Oh yeah, that's fine actually. Is it? No, it isn't really. I don't want to do that. Let's just let's shove one here, and another one here. I'm sure I'd signalise this. Maybe figure. Oh no, I did do this on stream, didn't I? I remember. I remember because we were trying to get that bridge to work. Yeah. Oh well, never mind. There we go. These have to be vaguely okay because I'm going to do these cab videos. It's our fault. Yeah, it's all your fault. Separate station within walking distance. Will the station need a new platform? It might do. No, because I don't think it's a hugely busy line. I think it'll be fine. I think we're fine. There's another one here. No, I'm being sarcastic, George. Don't worry. It's sarcasm. So this way is going here and here. Yeah, finally, that's sorted. Now I just need this to be a bi-directional signal, and I'll connect up our new little line. New line connecting. Actually, let's do it from. Yeah, that's fine. Hendon Pier to Hendon Central, and it'll just be one train. And it's just going to be the GCR Hendon Pier branch. Let's make it a nice light blue. Where's that train going to come from? Let's spit out a Bury out here, yeah. So what do we want? We want to have a Borsig and 1, 2, 3, 4, 40. Just the one. Six coaches. Yeah, you know what? 6 coaches is happening. 5 for that. No, what is this? This is a GCR local passenger. Marvellous. Oh, and I need to send this to over here. Where do I need to send it to? To this one. Yeah, there it is. To the Hendon Pier branch. No, I broke it, didn't I? I failed. Hendon Pier branch. Boom. Seems to have worked. So that's just going to run back and forth along there. Which in the meantime means... we won't do it yet, but if... Oh, we also need to finish connecting the road, don't we? That's easily solved, actually. No, it's not easily solved. What am I about? It's not easily solved at all. Let's do that, and then do this. There we are. That'll do. And leave that one there. Let's downgrade that to this. There we are. That's that. There we are. So the Hendon Pier comes in, the train's going to come in, it's going to serve this. That means there's actually now a train connection across there with a ferry connecting. Isn't that great? Marvellous. Good. Good. So that's another thing ticked off. Oh, we're flying. Cooking on gas. What time is it? 21:18. Hendon Ferry Link. Right, okay, the next bit is... You know what, I might even do the next bit off stream, because it's just big and fiddly. And I think you've had enough of me building railways, because you want to see some trains moving around, don't you? Let's do just that. It's nice, isn't it? There's a train chuffing through. Ah, it's nice. So, grand. Oh, what were people wanting to see earlier? They were wanting to see this, weren't they? They were wanting to see the tracks. What have we got? Balance. The railway value's going along, and the balance basically bounces around at 0. Tracks. Many tracks. Tracks. You can see it's steady. It's a pretty steep climb at the start. Several years where we had big jumps in the amount of infrastructure. 56 was a big one. And then you can see, so what are we at? We're at nearly 500,000 kilometres of railway track. That's not bad going, is it? What did we start off? We had just 8 kilometres. 500 kilometres, thanks to a guy called Pi. Yeah, 500,000 metres of track. Our towns, we've got a nice bit of growth happening. The overall population is 13,000. 13,000 population on our little archipelago island. That's not bad. It's like almost a vaguely realistic population. This computer is already starting to slow down. God, I think that even my computer maybe will struggle with this as we start getting to later years. This is another reason why I'm not using mods. Because this is a megalomaniac map, and I had no idea how my computer would deal with it. So we're going to be running in April 71. Lovely. So is this it? Oh, that was all right. Oh no, it's not. It's potentially going to be stuck there for ages, waiting for all the trains to come in and out, because this is quite a busy bit of railway line along here. Actually, let's just switch everything off other than trains and towns, just so that we can keep an eye on what's happening. So what have we got? It's was that what everyone wanted to see? The has this been in it? Tell me what you think. A train ferry mod would be god tier. It really would, Jonah Hoff. It really would. What's this waiting for? Oh, it's waiting for... Oh god, see what I mean? Everything's sort of snarled up. What's this? This is waiting for this train to come through. Oh yeah, it's because it's waiting for the Great Northern Service that runs to Haverhill. Full, I'll point out, on its way northwards. There's an express passenger train coming through. The issue we've got, the line that we're going to build, is we're finally going to build a bypass for Haverhill. I think it might even come this side of this hill and then whiz round and then come in and connect into Bury. And the Bury approaches will need to be 4-tracked as well, because this is starting to get really clogged. Lots of local traffic wanting to use Haverhill. That's blocked basically by, it's a busy station. And the fast trains, it's a bit like high speed too, you need to segregate. Trains in 1871 are brighter even than the modern liveries. Oh, big time. Look at this. They're painting them up. Big time. The GCR's got its lovely bright blue. Where's the Southern? Should we go and have a look at the Southern? There's Maghull. Bridport. Have we got any absolute gridlock going on? No, there's just the stone trains gently chugging along. Where's our new bit that we just built? Where is it? It's... where was it? Oh, it's here, isn't it? It's in Richmond. Yeah. It's all looking pretty sedentary at this point, isn't it? Have we got that's just a load of freight stuff. What's this? This is that's the Southern Main Line, so it's not hugely... Yeah, look at this, the nice sunny disposition of the Southern Railway. It's nice yellow that we've got. I'm not trying to emulate UK stuff. I'm humorously using wrong colours and wrong train names for the sorts of routes they're doing. There we are. There's a train just waiting to pull out. Oh, that'll be our... oh, no, it's the Southern Main Line as well. Oh, yeah, we've increased the number of trains running on the Southern Main Line, haven't we? Anyway, this one's going along. It's only got 7 passengers on it. It's not hugely busy. In any case, that's happening. Here we are. What else? GCR Arriva before Arriva. There we go. What's happening here? This is a... Oh yeah, the Southern Railway have also, by the way, bought up a load of the freight that was running around the Bradshaw area. So if I flick this... oh no, I just need to do this, don't I? If I go here, you'll see lots of lines in now this kind of greeny colour. Those are all Southern Railway freight. So basically all the if I switch eye filter off, all of the freight is now run, other than I think the Harewood Company, all the freight is now owned by the train operators. So this battle we alluded to, that's a real one in history as well, of the carriers and the industries versus the train operators. Now not the train operators, the railway companies. The railway companies have said, well, we built these railways, we're claiming them. So they've been taking ownership of all the little minor railways. So we really are in the situation where we've got these big companies now. We've got the Great Central, we've got the... Oh, hello, Dictator Donald playing Train Sim. I need to turn that off when I'm streaming games, don't I? That's embarrassing. Michael D. A Rail Matter watcher, actually. In any case, that's fine. Yeah, so we've got Great Central there. We've got the Great Northern. We've got the Great Western here, obviously running all its bits and pieces around. Yeah, lovely. Great Western. Kind of huge mess of lines around Southport there. There's the Great Central arriving in Shanklin. There is Southern Railway coming through, and what else we got? And then yeah, there's the Great Western. God, it's a mess down here south of. When are we going to fix that? I wonder. Oh yeah, next year theoretically. And there's the Western Isles Railway just doing its thing, you know, doing its thing. That's what time is it? 21:24. Yeah, it's a mucky looking. It's a mucky, grotty looking bit of city, Bradshaw. Talking of which, what have we got going on here? Should have lots of nice. Yeah, these things whizzing through. The sooner we've got some new locomotives, the better, because these things are slow. Good grief, they're very slow. Anyway, since we four-tracked or since we put in the 2 extra platforms at South Road Metropolitan, this all runs very smoothly. Actually, it's quite a good. Be interesting to see when we start increasing frequencies, because a lot of these trains end up being full. Once we start increasing these frequencies, how it all starts looking. Talking of which, look how nice this looks. Look how busy and look at this busy city. Look at this. It's nice, isn't it? Lots of, you know, some freight trains in the background there, carrying in bricks. Is that the Great Northern Railway just bringing in like 2 bricks? Oh, good grief. Yeah. Oh, top of the Great Northern Railway, we've got 5 more minutes before we've got a 2-hour job. Is a gadget ban possible? Let's go over to... let's see if Kingston's working. Is Kingston working? Oh, what's this pulling in? This is a local passenger line. See, they've still got some of the old K&BR coaches plugged in there. Looking interesting. Let's see. Go along here. What's this? Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're going to head up the Great Northern. See the Great Northern here. Some various bits of pieces. Oh, yeah. See some Great Central Railway freight getting moved along. Let's whiz along here. What's this? Oh, it's what is this? The Bradshaw. Oh yeah, basically no one uses long distance trains at this point in the game because you know, long distance fast trains, because the trains are so slow that I think the AI just says no, we're not going to use it. What's this? This is trains whizzing along. How busy is this down here? Well, it's getting pretty busy. So we've got trains parked up. Trains parked up. Now, things are sort of vaguely moving. What's this? This is a... Oh, it's one of Ella's chemical trains, full of oil. There we are, that's doing that. Trains are sort of pootling along. Yeah, this looks pretty busy. Busy. Yeah, crikey. So for anyone who missed this, this is the new freight sort of exchange sidings that are serving both these. Let's see, what are these producing? Oh, it's not being brought any plastic, so it's dropping a level. That's disappointing. I was hoping it would climb a level. What about this one? What's it not being brought? Ooh. It's going to drop. It's dropping. Come on, bring some good stuff. Here it is. God, it's just so slow. Slow. Anyway, November the 30th, December the 1st. Oh, goodness. I'm going to pause this now. Go into Lowestoft and sort of see what's going on. There we are. There's Lowestoft Station looking busy. Yeah, crikey. Yeah, there's a lot of infrastructure on here. Yeah, that's very true. So yeah, there's a lot of infrastructure on this map. Like so much infrastructure on this map. That's part of why it's been fun and why it's taken time is because we're trying to see what happens if like a vaguely realistic volume of infrastructure happens. This is quite a system, and good grief, it's going to get interesting as we get into the later years. I'm looking forward to lots more trains. The more when we reach peak steam, when we've got like the most vanilla trains, locomotives the game gives us, I'll be a bit happier. Because at the moment everything's running at about 20 miles an hour, and there are 2 locos, and there's really not much variety. I think we get a new faster loco in 1875, I think. So let's look forward to that. In any case, I'm going to bid you all farewell. I'm tired. I need to eat some food. In the meantime, have a nice rest of the day, everyone. Cheerio. Have a nice. It's everyone there. Yeah, after 1890, it does get better. You're right. Let me go to this and then get this back up again. Yeah, let's just admire this Lowestoft again. You know, the capital of the north, growing away. It's getting bigger. There's some work. We've got some work to do over this way, I think. Not so much this side, although this is getting cluttered. We might actually have to build some extra suburban platforms because we can't expand Lowestoft Station anymore, so we might have to build some extra stuff in this direction. Anyway, there's Lowestoft, and let me just check something. Yeah, good, right? Having let's unclick. Yeah, there we are. Oh, I enjoyed this bit of view, and I will Cheerio, everyone. It's been a long 2 hours. We've achieved quite a lot. We've ticked almost everything off from 1871. I'll just show you the bypass at Haverhill next time, shall I? Yeah. Cheerio, 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 everyone.